Welcome to this life-changing video. Imagine a connection so deep, so intense, that it transcends time and space. This is the bond of a twin flame, a perfect spiritual counterpart that only 1% of people truly understand. If you've ever felt an unexplainable pull towards someone, or experienced a connection that goes beyond the ordinary, this video is for you. I urge you to stay with me until the very end, because by the time this video finishes, you'll have a clearer understanding of what twin flames are, how they affect your life, and why only a small percentage of people even know what this connection truly means. And if you have your own experiences with twin flames, drop a comment below and share your story with others, because you never know who might need to hear it today. Let's dive into the mystery. Part 1. What is a chosen one in the spiritual realm? Before we can fully grasp the twin flame dynamic, we must first understand the concept of a chosen one. In spiritual terms, a chosen one is an individual selected by the universe, divine forces, or their higher self to fulfill a higher mission or purpose. This isn't something they choose for themselves. It's a role that is embedded in their soul from birth. Often, those who are chosen feel different from others. From a young age, they might experience a sense of disconnection from the world around them, as though they don't quite fit in. Their experiences, visions, dreams, or encounters with energies that defy the ordinary world might cause them to question reality itself. They know deep down that they are here for something greater than just a regular life. The unique challenges they face, often feeling misunderstood or even out of place in everyday life, are part of the process that shapes them for their mission. Being a chosen one is not easy, but it is transformative. They are tasked with elevating not only their own spiritual growth, but also the collective energy of humanity. Part 2. What is a twin flame? Let's now shift our focus to one of the most mysterious and profound concepts in spiritual connections: the twin flame. You've likely heard the term soulmate tossed around in conversations about love, connection, and destiny. Many people envision a soulmate as someone who complements them perfectly, creating a sense of harmony and balance. In essence, a soulmate is thought to be your other half, a person who makes you feel seen, heard, and loved. But a twin flame? A twin flame is something entirely different. To truly understand a twin flame, let's first clarify the difference between a soulmate and a twin flame. Soulmates are often thought of as people who come into your life to teach you lessons, support you, and offer love. They are here to help you grow, yes, but they are not necessarily the ones who define your growth. The soulmate relationship is typically based on love and partnership. It's nurturing, comfortable, and can even feel like destiny. A twin flame, however, is not about harmony, it's about challenge. While soulmates complement each other, twin flames mirror each other. Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing your soul reflected back at you. Not just the parts you love, but all the parts that you've been hiding, denying, or avoiding. A twin flame is not just someone who makes you feel loved. They are someone who forces you to face yourself in a raw, unfiltered way. A twin flame relationship is a deep, spiritual connection that goes beyond mere romantic love. When you meet your twin flame, you experience what feels like an immediate, undeniable connection, almost as if you've known them forever. But this connection isn't always easy. In fact, can feel overwhelming and even painful at times. Why? Because twin flames are not here to offer you comfort. They are here to help you evolve. They reflect back to you not only your strengths but your deepest insecurities, your unhealed wounds, and your hidden fears. This can be incredibly confronting. For example, imagine you've spent your whole life suppressing feelings of inadequacy, never fully allowing yourself to shine in your career or relationships. When you meet your twin flame, they might bring these insecurities to the surface in ways you didn't expect, challenging you to confront them head-on. One personal example comes from a woman I spoke to who met her twin flame unexpectedly while on a solo journey of self-discovery. She had always been self-sufficient, fiercely independent, and avoided emotional vulnerability. However, when she met her twin flame, everything shifted. He was her mirror. He pushed her to open up, to share her deepest emotions, and to confront past trauma. First, this caused turmoil. It felt as though they were at odds. But after some time, she realized that his role in her life was not to complement her in the way a soulmate would, but to awaken her to parts of herself she had been neglecting. The relationship wasn't easy, but it ultimately helped her heal and transform. Part 3. The role of a twin flame in the life of a chosen one. When you identify as a chosen one, you are aware that your life has a deeper purpose. You might feel as if you've been placed on earth for something extraordinary, whether it's to teach, heal, guide, or awaken others. As a chosen one, your spiritual path often comes with an internal calling, a sense that you are here to make an impact on the world, to fulfill a higher mission beyond personal gain. In this context, meeting your twin flame can be a moment of profound recognition. It's not just about love or attraction. It's about divine alignment, where your personal mission intersects with the mission of your twin flame. The connection between twin flames for a chosen one is not a casual, earthly relationship. Instead, it is part of a greater spiritual design that aligns with your purpose on earth. Your twin flame is often your spiritual counterpart, someone who shares your mission on a deep, soul level. When you meet them, it's as if the universe has orchestrated the encounter to propel both of you forward on your individual and collective paths. The twin flame relationship, particularly for chosen ones, acts as a catalyst for profound spiritual growth, not only for the two of you but for the world around you. For a chosen one, the presence of a twin flame in their life is meant to unlock the next phase of their spiritual journey. The twin flame will challenge you to break free from the limitations and fears that have held you back, to step fully into your divine power, and to take the leap into fulfilling your higher purpose. This is not always an easy process. In fact, can be tumultuous, as the twin flame connection has a way of bringing up unresolved issues and deeply buried emotions. But these challenges are not setbacks, they are opportunities for growth, healing, and alignment with your soul's true purpose. Consider the example of a healer, a chosen one whose mission is to awaken others to the power of spiritual growth. When this healer meets their twin flame, the relationship forces them to confront their own wounds of self-doubt, unhealed trauma, and fears of rejection. They may struggle with this connection at first, as the twin flame's reflection of their own vulnerabilities can feel intense and uncomfortable. However, over time, this twin flame relationship guides them to not only heal themselves but also to understand how to better serve others. They learn that, in order to guide others towards spiritual freedom, they must first release their own fears and insecurities. In this sense, the twin flame is not just a personal partner. They are a spiritual guide and co-creator in the chosen one's soul mission. Together, their energies create a dynamic force that enhances their ability to fulfill their divine purpose. It's not about romantic love or harmony. It's about fulfilling a shared spiritual destiny. The twin flame connection is like a divine blueprint, a powerful force designed to challenge you to step into your full potential. For a chosen one, meeting their twin flame is like stepping into the role they were always meant to play, but with greater awareness, spiritual power, and purpose. Part 4. The intensity and challenges of the twin flame connection. The twin flame journey is not for the faint of heart. It is a transformational process that pushes you to confront the very essence of who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, your deepest fears, and your unhealed wounds. The twin flame connection is intense because it is a mirror that doesn't only reflect your beauty and light, but also the parts of yourself that you've hidden, ignored, or suppressed. And when these parts of you come to the surface, can feel like a spiritual storm. One of the most common questions people have about twin flames is why the connection is so difficult. The answer lies in the fact that twin flames are not here to make you feel comfortable. They are here to help you evolve. The relationship forces you to grow, heal, and release old patterns that no longer serve you. This growth, however, often comes through intense emotional upheavals. For example, imagine you have spent your entire life avoiding your feelings of inadequacy or fear of abandonment. These emotions may be deeply ingrained in your subconscious, but you have built walls to keep them out of your awareness. When you meet your twin flame, they may trigger these deep fears in ways you never expected. The connection can make you feel vulnerable, even raw, as you are forced to face parts of yourself that you've been running from. But here's the paradox. The pain and discomfort of the twin flame connection are not meant to break you. They are meant to break down the walls you've built around your heart and soul. Every time you confront a trigger, every time you face your deepest fears or wounds, you have the chance to heal and grow. The relationship is not a punishment. It is a blessing in disguise. Consider the story of James, a man who had long struggled with trust issues from a painful breakup years earlier. When he met his twin flame, a woman who seemed to reflect his own vulnerability, he felt an immediate pull toward her, but also a deep resistance. As their connection deepened, he realized that his fears of being hurt again were controlling his every action and thought. Instead of running away from his twin flame, he chose to face his fears and confront the emotional wounds that had held him back for years. This wasn't easy. It required facing the most painful parts of himself. But through this process, he healed, and the relationship ultimately deepened in ways he never thought possible. The twin flame connection forces you to confront your own shadow self, the parts of you that are often hidden from the world. This process is often filled with discomfort, doubt, and uncertainty, but it is also the path to true spiritual awakening. The pain is not meant to be endured forever. It is a temporary experience designed to catalyze growth and healing. In time, the challenges of the twin flame journey will lead to a deeper understanding of yourself, your purpose, and your connection to the universe. Part 5. What does the twin flame of a chosen one look like? When it comes to the appearance of a twin flame, it's important to remember that the connection is not about physical traits or outward appearances. While there might be a certain magnetism or attraction in the physical realm, the true essence of a twin flame lies in the energetic connection you share. The twin flame of a chosen one does not look like anyone else because they embody the divine energy that mirrors your own soul. The energy of a twin flame is unmistakable. From the moment you meet them, there's a deep sense of recognition, something that goes beyond logic or reason. It's not about their facial features, their clothing, or their social status. It's about the way their energy resonates with yours on a soul level. You will feel a pull, a magnetic connection that defies explanation, and a knowing that transcends words. For instance, let's take the story of Lena and her twin flame, Michael. Lena had always been drawn to the idea of meeting someone who understood her, but she had never imagined that her twin flame would look so different from what she expected. When they met, it wasn't the superficial traits, like how Michael looked or how he dressed, that stood out. What struck Lena was the deep, unmistakable resonance she felt with him, a feeling that went beyond the physical and straight into her soul. She could sense that they were two halves of the same whole, meant to come together in a divine union to fulfill a greater mission. The appearance of the twin flame is a reflection of your soul's deeper essence, your shared vibration, your mission, and your purpose. The twin flame may look physically different from what you imagined, but when you connect, it will feel as though you've known them forever, as if you are finally coming home. Part 6. The role of the twin flame in a chosen one's spiritual mission. One of the most difficult and paradoxical aspects of the twin flame journey is the experience of separation. Often, after the initial meeting, twin flames will go through a period of distance, miscommunication, or even physical separation. While this may seem counterintuitive to the idea of a soul connection, separation is actually an integral part of the twin flame process. For a chosen one, the period of separation is not a sign that the relationship is over. Rather, it's a period of spiritual preparation. During this time, both twin flames are forced to confront their inner wounds and unhealed emotional patterns. The separation provides space for them to grow individually and strengthen their connection with their higher selves. It's through this period that each twin flame learns to master their own energy and refine their understanding of love, self-worth, and spiritual alignment. Separation also acts as a spiritual test, a challenge to see whether both individuals can remain focused on their spiritual path despite the pain of being apart. This test is crucial because the twin flame connection is not about dependency or attachment. It's about interdependence and personal growth. In order to come back together, both must have worked on themselves spiritually and energetically. When they reunite, they do so not from a place of neediness, but from a place of wholeness and divine alignment. Consider the example of Jacob, a chosen one who met his twin flame, Emily, under circumstances that seemed perfect. However, their relationship quickly became turbulent as their inner issues surfaced, leading to a painful separation. During their time apart, Jacob felt heartbroken but used this time to deepen his meditation practice and connect with his true purpose. Emily, likewise, worked on healing old wounds. When they reunited, it was not because they were seeking comfort in one another. Rather, it was because both had grown spiritually and were now ready to step into their mission together. Stronger than ever, this period of separation allows both twin flames to experience spiritual maturation. The longer they remain apart, the more they heal and understand what truly matters in the relationship. The key is to see separation as a temporary phase designed to promote individual evolution, not a permanent end. Part 7. Navigating the challenges of the twin flame journey. When twin flames finally come back together, the reunion is often described as a divine merging, a coming together of two souls who have evolved and grown to align with their highest purpose. The union of twin flames is not just about romantic love, but about the coming together of two soul missions, each twin flame bringing their unique strengths, gifts, and wisdom to the collective. For the chosen one, this reunion marks the fulfillment of their divine mission. The connection provides a powerful channel for both individuals to serve humanity and share their unique spiritual wisdom with the world. Together, twin flames amplify their spiritual abilities, combining their energy to achieve a greater purpose than they could on their own. This reunion is often described as a sacred partnership, a union that is built on trust, respect, and mutual growth. It is not about seeking to complete each other or fill any perceived gaps. It's about recognizing that each twin flame is already whole, and together they form a force that is greater than the sum of their parts. This union often leads to shared spiritual projects, humanitarian work, or other forms of service to the world that align with their higher mission. Take Lena and Michael once again. After their period of separation, they finally reunited and began to see the larger vision that was meant for them both. Together, they opened a spiritual center that combined their healing practices, offering retreats and guidance to others who were on their own spiritual journeys. They knew that their reunion wasn't just for their personal happiness, but to fulfill a higher calling. The reunion of twin flames is life-changing, not only for the individuals involved, but for everyone they come into contact with. Their union is a catalyst for spiritual awakening in those around them, creating a ripple effect that extends out into the world. Their energy together is magnetic, drawing others to them and encouraging the collective awakening of humanity. Part 8. The greater mission of twin flames. The twin flame journey is not just personal. It has a profound ripple effect on the world. Chosen ones who experience the twin flame connection are often called to be spiritual leaders, to share the wisdom and healing they have received with others. Their reunion marks the beginning of an era of collective awakening, where twin flames come together to share their light, wisdom, and energy with the world. The energy of twin flames, particularly those on a chosen path, is highly transformational. It has the power to catalyze change not only in their own lives, but in the lives of everyone they encounter. When twin flames work together, they create a spiritual firestorm, a blaze of healing, love, and enlightenment that spreads far beyond their personal relationship. Chosen ones often become beacons of light, inspiring others to awaken to their own divine purpose. They may lead spiritual communities, create transformative healing practices, or work on humanitarian projects that help raise the consciousness of the planet. The twin flame connection is, in essence, a powerful tool of divine service to the world. Take the example of Sarah and James, who both experienced a profound awakening after reuniting as twin flames. Together, they co-founded a global charity dedicated to providing spiritual and emotional healing for marginalized communities. Through their work, they were able to not only heal their own wounds but help countless others find their spiritual path. Their union brought about a profound shift in the collective consciousness, helping others to understand that love, unity, and purpose are the keys to healing the world. Twin flames, especially those who are chosen ones, become conduits for spiritual awakening and divine service. They are part of a greater cosmic plan designed to elevate humanity to a higher level of consciousness. As they come together, they bring with them the energy of divine creation, a force that transforms everything it touches. If you are a chosen one and have met your twin flame, take a moment to reflect on the profound significance of this connection. It is not just an ordinary relationship. It is part of a grand spiritual design, a cosmic blueprint that goes far beyond personal desires or romantic fulfillment. Your twin flame is not merely a reflection of your ideal partner, but a mirror of your very soul, both the light and the shadows within it. And while this may sound beautiful, can also be overwhelming. The journey with your twin flame is not meant to be easy. It is designed to challenge you at the deepest levels of your being. The intensity of your connection with them can trigger feelings, memories, and fears that you might have spent years, or even lifetimes, trying to avoid. Your twin flame's very presence brings these hidden parts of you to the surface, forcing you to confront them. But instead of seeing these moments as painful or unfair, understand that each challenge is an opportunity, a sacred invitation to heal, transform, and align more deeply with your divine purpose. When you feel triggered by your twin flame, it is not a sign of failure in the relationship. In fact, it is a powerful spiritual tool designed to help you evolve. These triggers push you to look inward, to examine your wounds, and to ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What fears am I holding onto that no longer serve me? These moments of discomfort are where the real growth happens. It is in those moments of friction that you are shaped and purified, much like a rough stone being polished into a brilliant gem. But what about the periods of separation? These are perhaps the most difficult moments of all. When you are physically separated from your twin flame, can feel as if the connection is lost, as if you're being torn apart. In these moments, the human ego might try to convince you that the connection was not real or that the separation is a sign of failure. However, the truth is that separation is a divine gift, a sacred space for both twin flames to grow individually. It is in this space that you reconnect with your higher self and deepen your connection to your true purpose. Think of it as a spiritual retreat, where the universe gives you time to reflect, to heal, and to prepare for the reunion that is destined to come. The challenges of the twin flame journey are not something to shy away from. They are the fire that burns away the illusions and limitations, revealing the pure, authentic self beneath. If you are ready to face this challenge, you must be prepared to surrender, to let go of control and trust the divine timing of the universe. The journey may not always make sense in the moment, but with every trigger, every period of growth, you are being prepared for something much greater. Are you ready to embrace this journey? Are you prepared to face your deepest fears and release the old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve your highest self? Are you willing to step into your true power, even when it feels uncomfortable or uncertain? If you are, then you are ready for the next phase of your soul's mission. Together with your twin flame, you are meant to transcend the limitations of the past and step into a higher state of consciousness. The love between you and your twin flame is not just about personal fulfillment. It is about creating a powerful energetic shift in the world. When twin flames come together, they create a divine force that ripples out into the universe, raising the frequency of everyone they encounter. Your union is about more than just the two of you. It's about the elevation of humanity. The work you do together, whether it's through healing, creating, or inspiring, will have a profound impact on the world around you. As a chosen one, You are part of a larger spiritual mission, and meeting your twin flame is the beginning of fulfilling that mission. So, if you are reading this and feeling called to embrace the challenges of your twin flame journey, remember that you are not alone. The universe has carefully orchestrated this moment in time for you to evolve into the best version of yourself. Together with your twin flame, you will not only transform your own life but create a ripple effect that will transform the world. Are you ready to step into your power and embrace your divine mission? The path may be challenging, but it is also one of the most rewarding journeys you will ever take. It is a path of love, growth, and service. Your twin flame is not just a partner. They are your guide, your mirror, and your co-creator in this grand spiritual journey. Embrace the journey, trust in the process, and remember, you were born for this. The time is now to step fully into your power, to heal, and to fulfill the greater purpose that awaits you.